Devils 14, the Castleford Tigers 6. Oh yes, Salford now back into the top 6. With that win, of course, the rest of round 9 still to go. But Salford been hot, been cold, been lukewarm, I would say, last night. Not the greatest of performance, but that said, they didn't need to be. They were playing Castleford. Anyway, here we go. Let's get into it. Shane Wright, was he man of the match? No, I don't think he was. He took his try really well, backed up on last week's assist, and of course was in our team of the week. Superb from Mr. Wright. He's in fine form. Very surprised, actually, to see him starting off the bench last night, I have to say. Brodie Croft, of course, in decent form last night. Got to be said, took his try well. But of course, that was all about the man of the match, Ryan Briley. That's right, Ryan Briley. How can Sky give the man of the match to Shane Wright and then go on from that point to talk about the magnificent Ryan Briley? Oh yeah, the run down the wing. I mean, what was he doing there? The run down the wing, beautiful. That little slotty kick through for Brodie Croft, a thing of absolute beauty. Oh yes, but it wasn't that. It was his try-saving tackles, 3 on the night. The last one, absolutely superb. The only thing that was missing really is he could have got a deck chair out and smoked a cheroot. He was defending his line with that much ease. It was an incredible performance from Mr. Briley. Oh yes, and of course Andy Last at the end of the game was pointing about the differences between the two spines of these teams. Absolutely, Mr. Last, no question about it. You know, you're talking about a Salford Red Devils spine. You know, the Briley, Croft and Sneed factor. Crofty with a try, Sneedy with an assist, Briley with an assist, and Briley beside saving tackles. Compare that to yours. Absolutely diabolical. Now, don't get me wrong. I've got a lot of time for Andy Last. I hope he does well in his job interview today. But why did he put Jack Broadbent back in centre? Jack Broadbent has been superb, a running halfback for the last couple of games. And what does he do? He nullifies him. He puts him back into the centre. For who? Gareth Widdop. This is a player, Gareth Widdop, who has not made a try or scored a try all year. Oh, dearie me. Why would you do that? You've got a full-back in Now Levels. Again, I like Now Levels. I've got a lot of time for Now Levels, but at the moment, he's not in the greatest of form. If you're going to bring Widdop back, bang him in at full-back and leave Broadbent where he is. What are you doing? Absolutely unbelievable. Do not understand why I did that. I was really pulling my hair out. I can imagine that Castleford Tigers fans were pulling their hair out. Don't get it. Don't get it at all. You know, Miller, equally as poor. Don't get me wrong. You know, first game of the season, a try and assist in their defeat, of course, against Hull FC. Since then, no try assists, no tries. What are we doing? What are we doing? You don't put Broadbent back into the centres. What are you doing? Not a good decision. On that decision alone, for me, could have changed the game. Could have changed the whole script. Because Salford aren't playing that well. They're really not. When you look at the statistics, they actually tackled more, Salford. They tackled more. You know, yes, they made more meters, but they did tackle more. They actually missed more tackles as well. So there were opportunities in that game for Castleford, but their execution's not good enough. Don't get me wrong, one man who's got incredible execution for Castleford Tigers is the glorious Mr. Greg Eden. Another try, that's 99 in 104 appearances now. He's got diamonds on the soles of his shoes. Oh, yes, he's invaluable, isn't he? What a player Greg Eden is. Outstanding. I've got nothing but admiration and respect for Eden. Doesn't get the plaudits that he deserves across the game, but he does here on Super League Raw. Another brilliant performance from Eden. And had he scored that try where his foot just went into touch, oh, it would have made the highlights reel on Tries of the Week without any question whatsoever. Oh, yes. Anyway, Castleford, third bottom on points difference to Hull FC. It ain't good enough. If they're not careful, especially if injuries start to bite and Wakey start to wake up, there's a thought, they could get into a relegation battle. They're just not playing good enough, I'm afraid. Do I think there's a change of coach on the horizon? I'd be very surprised if that didn't happen. I do wish Andy Last well, but on this performance, I don't know. I don't know if he's done enough, I'm afraid. I'd be very interested to know what you Castleford fans think about that. And the Salford fans, what did you think of your team? Get involved. Get some comments in the chat. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to Super League Raw Fans Forum. Get involved with us. Salford Red Devils 14, Castleford Tigers 6. Salford into the playoff places. For now, this has been In the Sheds. We'll see you next time.